The Auditor General says as South Africans head to elections in just under 3 weeks' time, they need to think carefully about quality political leadership and stability in administration. She says instability has been the biggest risk to quality, strength, performance, accountability and transparency of public sector institutions. She told delegates that South Africa needs leaders who are able to inspire others and ensure that the organizations they lead are characterized by ethical behavior.
The ethical gaps that we find in the leaders in too many municipalities often exist in the provincial and national government as well. Think for a moment with me what it tells you about how a municipality or a department is operating when people go without water. When my sister from Durban will tell you that as a Chamber of Commerce, they're well aware that long after the floods that hit the KZN region, and specifically that particular city, there were far too many people still sitting without access to basic water, basic sanitation services. And there were water tankering services being paid for, and yet those water tanks were not reaching them. Think for a moment with me what that tells you about the dearth of ethical leadership, conscious leadership, conscientious leadership. Think with me about what that tells us about what you and I should be doing differently in holding those leaders accountable.
The Durban Chamber of Commerce and Industry says doing what is right when you notice something wrong is part of consciousness.
We are living in times today where we have some of our leaders, people scared to actually hold those leaders accountable. And we need to start getting up and saying, let us hold you accountable. How are we doing it now in KZN? How we started doing it is we've realized that some of the leaders, especially civil servants, I know that I'm sitting next to the AG. AG, you're one of the best civil servants that we have. But some of your colleagues, it's a pity and it's unfortunate how they actually operate, that you would tell them that here is a problem and they don't want to acknowledge it. The first thing that they do is they will give you one excuse after another why things cannot be done.
Pili says it's important to hold business and government leaders accountable and to promote ethical leadership. Gloria Sefako, SABC News, Johannesburg.